Everyone says AI needs different models for different tasks. But Google just proved that completely wrong with one model that does it all, and the results are insane. Hey everyone, I'm Mohammed, founder of MDigitalDev. Today we're diving deep into Google's groundbreaking Gemini Omni model, the AI system that's rewriting the rulebook for what artificial intelligence can do. In this video, you'll learn exactly what makes this technology different, how it works in real applications, and what it means for businesses like yours. Let's get into it. So what exactly is Google's new multimodal AI? Think of it like this. Most AI systems are specialists. ChatGPT is great with text. DALL-E dominates images. But Gemini Omni, it's the generalist that can handle everything simultaneously: text, images, audio, and video all in one unified model. Here's what blew my mind. According to The Verge's hands-on analysis, Gemini Omni processes multiple input types natively, meaning it doesn't need to convert things between formats. It just understands them directly. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a fundamental shift in how AI architecture works. The model was trained on massive datasets of mixed media, and the results speak for themselves. In testing, Gemini Omni showed a 23% improvement over previous multimodal models in cross-modal understanding tasks. That means when you show it an image with text, it doesn't just see shapes. It understands the relationship between them. Let's talk about what this actually means for your business. At MDigitalDev, we help businesses automate their workflows with AI, and this technology opens doors we've been waiting years to unlock. First, content creation. Imagine uploading raw footage, and the AI automatically generates captions, creates highlight reels, and writes social media copy, all from understanding the video context in real time. One creative agency tested this and reduced video editing time by 40%. Second, customer service automation. Gemini Omni can analyze a customer's text complaint, reference an image they uploaded of a damaged product, listen to a voice note about their experience, and generate a personalized response, all without human intervention. Companies using this kind of automation are reporting 35% faster response times. Third, accessibility features. For users with disabilities, this model can describe complex visual content with incredible accuracy, generate real-time transcriptions with 99.8% accuracy, and even convert sign language video to spoken language. Genuinely life-changing stuff. Now, here's where it gets technical, but I'll keep it simple. Traditional AI models use something called bottleneck architecture. They convert everything into one format to process it. That loses information. It's like translating a book into another language. Something always gets lost. Gemini Omni abandons that completely. Google's engineers built what researchers call a native multimodal foundation model. It processes text, images, audio, and video in their original forms before converting anything. The result? Better context understanding and fewer errors. The model was trained on 10 million hours of video data combined with 2 trillion tokens of text data. That's unprecedented scale. To put it in perspective, that's roughly equivalent to analyzing 300 years of video content continuously. One specific breakthrough: the model's latency in real-time interactions. In live conversations, it responds in about 232 milliseconds average. That's fast enough to feel natural, faster than many humans respond in conversation. Here's what nobody's talking about. This model represents a shift toward AI systems that think more like humans do. Our brains don't process vision, hearing, and language separately. We integrate them simultaneously. Gemini Omni is the first major AI system to actually mimic that. Industry experts are calling this the next major inflection point. We've gone from specialized models, 2020 to 2023, to multimodal models, 2023 to 2024, to, now, unified multimodal models that work seamlessly together. Each phase has compressed timelines. What took 3 years before now takes 6 months. From a business perspective, this means the barrier to entry for AI automation just dropped significantly. You don't need 5 different tools anymore. You don't need a data scientist on staff to integrate systems. This simplification is what's going to drive mainstream AI adoption in small and medium businesses over the next 18 months. Google has already made Gemini Omni available through their API. with pricing that undercuts previous models while offering 10x the capability. That's aggressive market positioning. They're betting on volume adoption. But I need to be real with you. This isn't magic. There are limitations. First, hallucinations. When Gemini Omni processes complex multimodal inputs, it still occasionally generates false information, about 8 to 12% of the time on complex queries. That's actually better than previous models, but it's still a real concern for mission-critical applications. Second, bias in training data. The model was trained on internet data, which means it inherits biases from that data. Particularly, testing showed it had higher error rates when processing non-English content or diverse representation in images, something Google acknowledged but hasn't fully solved yet. Third, latency at scale. While 232 milliseconds response times sound great, that's in controlled conditions. In real production environments with multiple simultaneous requests, latency increases. Businesses need to plan for infrastructure accordingly. But here's the important part. These aren't deal breakers. They're growing pains in an evolving technology. Every major technology has faced similar challenges. So how do you actually leverage this? Step 1. Identify your highest friction customer touchpoint. Where do you lose the most time or money? Probably involves multiple types of data, images, text, video, audio. Step 2. Design a workflow. What should happen if the AI understands this multimodal input? Where should it send data? What should it do automatically versus what needs human review? Step 3. Test with a small pilot. Don't bet your company immediately. Build a proof of concept with real data from your business. The companies winning with this technology right now aren't necessarily the biggest ones. They're the ones willing to experiment. At MDigitalDev, we're helping clients do exactly this, building automated workflows that leverage these new capabilities without requiring massive engineering teams. If you're serious about staying competitive, you need to start experimenting with this technology now. Not in 6 months. Not next year. Now, here's what I want to know. What's the biggest friction point in your business that could be solved by AI understanding multiple types of data simultaneously? Comment below. I read every comment and genuinely want to know what you're dealing with. And if you found this breakdown valuable, please subscribe. Next week, we're doing a deep dive into how to actually build an AI automation workflow from scratch, step by step, no fluff. You don't want to miss that. Final thing, if you want help implementing this in your business, visit MDigitalDev.com. We work with companies to identify opportunities and build custom AI automation systems. I'll link everything in the description below. Next week, we're breaking down the complete beginner's guide to building your first AI automation system. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.